one, that everything's perfect. That this is sort of Eden. This is heaven on earth.
Yeah.
And when I was a junior in high school, these kids came and shot up the Columbine school that was down the road. It was pretty profound for everybody, but the mark it had for me, I knew a few kids at the school, but I didn't know people involved and all that stuff. But it really it shook my confidence in this plan or this vision for life being the only one for everybody. And what I wanted, it just kind of woke up in me this sense that people aren't happy. And in my searches, I went looking for where is hope. You know, what makes this life different? What is out there to live for? And what about life could really make the world different and be meaningful? And eventually, after wandering and looking in a lot of different kind of places and experiences, I really took to Mother Teresa and John Paul II, who became great heroes of mine at that time, whose lives really spoke to me of something different, something much bigger than what I was living for and what most people around me considered life about. And that changed my life. A priest walked up a week later, and I had very little interest in even being a religious person. The priest walked up and said, "Hey, you should be a priest. Have you ever thought about this? You need to think about this." And he was in charge of the janitorial, taking care of the school and the cleaning, and I was helping with that. And so I vacuumed rooms and prayed about that and really had a profound sense that this is something that could make me happy, to be a priest. And I thought it was crazy. I told my family, and I thought they would just laugh. And they were like, "Yeah, you could be a priest." And I told my friends, and all we ever did was like party and get into trouble. And they all said, yeah, that makes sense. You're a priest." And I was just surprised, and it just changed my life. I was open to something different and stepped down that road, and it changed everything.
You said that you wanted to live, or you wanted to have an influence or an amazing life, and sort of change the world. Is it you still see yourself as an agent of change?
Yeah, it's subtle. I mean, the Christian life is something that's surprising all the time, and I had thought it would be something big, like Mother Teresa's doing incredible things and got a lot of people around her and a lot of attention. She's kind of a Catholic celebrity, and I'm not, and I hadn't been called to that, and it frustrated me for a little bit, like, oh, no, I gotta be great, and I'm just kind of me. But there's something profound once you've been grasped by God, and then your life belongs to Christ, where it might just be day to day, and it might be, you might go months without ever noticing that you're doing anything great. And then there's flashes, there's moments when you realize, oh, this is big. Because Christ wants to speak to every person, wants to know every person, and does that in lowly parish priests who just do little things, and I think God makes greatness out of.
So this is my prayer for you, that you grow in holiness through this love for one another. And you pray for us that we may not spoil God's work.